Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is Silly Dilly back here today, and if you want to be able to completely obliterate tanks, get squad wipes, 4 quad, you know, the whole shebang like you just saw in the intro, then stick around, this video is for you. So, for some of you that know, and some of you that don't know, Battlefield 6 has had a massive update today across the board. So it has updated the multiplayer, it has updated the red sec, the gauntlet, everything. It's got an entire update. Sorry, couldn't think of the right up. Anyway, so for those of you who are big fans of the Battlefield 6, that means that it got a bunch of new game modes, a bunch of new missions, some new quests, it got new guns even added into it, and there's a whole brand new event that's going on. So the new event is called California Resistance, and what it is it adds in a bunch of, it adds some new game modes, it adds some new weapons to use, and it adds some new missions in the gauntlet mode. And for red sec, we've gotten some little Easter egg weapons, you know, type stuff going on. So that being said, first thing you're going to want to do is hop into a game with yourself or with the homies and start heading toward the green smoke that you see on screen now. Me and the guys are rushing right into it. It's just like a lime green gas grenade, smoky type bomb looking thing. You'll see it. There's multiple areas on the map that have it at the same time. You'll notice it especially when you're jumping out of the plane. As you can see here, we hopped in, and what you got to do is basically have one of your homeboys either have a sledgehammer or be running engineer, which, you know, isn't that uncommon. I feel like a lot of people run engineer and or have the sledgehammer attached. And basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hop down where you see the green smoke, and like I said, there's multiple areas across the map, and you can get yourself this new legendary missile launcher right here. As you can see my friend he's going to test out the damage on a building with our friends in it, and as you can see there, the footage speaks for itself. Absolutely massive destruction. Straight up demolished the front of that gas station for no reason. At 7-Eleven, no more. Now it's more like a 9-11. Anyway, so yeah, keep going toward the smoke grenades, like the giant smoke clouds. As you can see here, I'm running to this one on foot, and don't worry, I have all of the locations that have these marked. I'm going to zoom in on this one right now. This is the one that's near the Linden Oil Works area. Well, you know, before this team was trying to, you know, get some of the good loot. But, so yeah, take your engineer and, you know, torch that door, and boom, you'll have access to this crate. Now, this specific one didn't have the weapons in it. It's hit or miss. It depends. There's usually one of each of the new weapons in a match so far. That's what we've found out. So, like, not always do you have one, but in some instances, like this one, you do get it. So, this is the second weapon that they added, the MP RMG, or the Death Machine / minigun, and it is a behemoth of a weapon. And both of them are legendary. They only spawn gold, so that's what's up. And you have to be careful, because you can't switch weapons or you'll drop it. Or if you go to like do something, you'll drop the weapon. So always be careful, be mindful of that. You don't want to like lose out on it. But with the new California Resistance game mode going on, there is new challenges like I mentioned. And one of those challenges is, let me see, I'll just run through all of them for you guys. So you got win a match of sabotage, perform melee kills, complete matches of sabotage. Got to do 5 damage or repair equipment in sabotage, get kills or assists in objective areas in sabotage, revive or resupply teammates in objectives. And then you got deal damage with gadgets in all modes, get kills or assists with shoulder launcher missiles, destroy gadgets in any mode, get kills and assists with battle pickups acquired from stashes, which are going to be important. We'll circle back to that. Complete matches in Battle Royale, and finally, visit unique stashes. Now, to get this challenge complete, you have to visit 5 unique stashes around the map. And like I said, I got all the locations for you guys, so you don't have to worry. You don't have to go to another video. You don't have to use Google and try to get past the weird AI to be lying to you or anything like that. I got all the info right here. And in fact, it does say there's 5 unique stashes that you land at to get the challenge. However, me and the boys have come together and with some extensive research, we've discovered there's at least 7 locations that are currently always marked with the green smoke. So as you can see, I'm about to land at another one here on the video, and just ringing them off straight up. We got that one over there in the sticks behind the golf course area. It's literally in the sticks. We're gonna go to it now, but like, it's out there, and it's the only one that's not really at a named location, if that makes sense. It's literally just behind the golf course, as you can see here. You can see it. It gets a little gets brighter the closer you get to it, but it's the only one that's like really not at a marked location. But once me and my homie Ethan drop in, you'll see we cracked a little, I don't know what this is, like the little crate, little box, little hidden area. I'm gonna mark it on the map for you. There it is. Boom. And as you can see, he got the missile launcher, or the Rorsk's MK2 SMRW is what it's called. And boy, is this thing cracked. You'll see up here in a second, and you also saw in the intro, it does a buttload of damage, if we're gonna be honest, chat. Like, I'm talking massive amounts of damage. One of the other locations that me and my boy are landing in here is the one that's near combat training by the giant grid at the top of the map, I guess you would say. Up here, it is another location where the green smoke will be at for you in your match. So just head on down there, and I believe we got the death machine here again. We got the MPRMG, and that guy tried to come in and try to steal some of the glory, and I was like, nah, not having it. Yeah, ignore that. That wasn't pretty, but it needed to be done. But here is another little shot of the golden death machine that you can get. It's pretty good. It's definitely it's a little wonky to get used to. You would expect the recoil to shoot up, but instead you're fighting the recoil down. So there's that. But that's what it looks like. And like I said, you can't switch it or anything. You can run another secondary, but you'll just have to like make sure that you pick it back up. Now, the other locations there is one near pretty much in the middle of downtown. So like that's pretty, you'll find it, trust me. That one's not hard at all to find. There is one at the lighthouse. If you guys are familiar with the lighthouse part of the map, which I'm sure you are. And there is one at the Evac Bravo area. And that is the only 7 that we can currently know of. Here you have us landing at the Evac Bravo area. And I'm getting lit up as I'm trying to get in here and get this. But, you know, my boy comes through and squad wipes these mofos. Does a good job for us, so I can get the content. But, yeah, so we got the combat training one, the Ground Zero. That's the one I was missing. There is one at Ground Zero. Right in the middle where, yeah, like the missiles hit and everything, you know, where you can't take vehicles, where it's super unpleasant to drive, all that nonsense. There's one there in a little crate. There's one at the combat training area. There's one at Evac Bravo, the lighthouse, downtown, near London Oil Works, and the one that's way out in the sticks behind the golf course. Don't really have a name location for that one. But these weapons are cracked, and if you haven't gotten a chance, hop in a match with the homies. Get into the solo if you want, whatever. I mean, I'll partner up with you. I'll do up with you. I need some new players to play with. But yeah, whatever you got to do, hop in, get yourself a hold of this, run engineer, throw a sledgehammer on, and just get cracking and have some fun. Because, little word to the wise, the missile launcher is straight out of Halo. You heard it here first, ladies and gents. It is a Halo missile launcher, so if you want to relive the glory days and just go around and pretending like you're Master Chief and you're just effing up a bunch of freaking aliens doing your thing, hop into a round of Battlefield 6 RedSec, get yourself some green smoke on your screen, head that direction, crack open the little crate, and boom shakalaka, have some fun. This thing is massively powerful, the minigun's massively powerful, and you can also get vehicle cards inside the crates as well. So, I mean, that's a plus. Who doesn't like to run around in a tank? I mean, especially if you have, like, these vehicles, or these weapons, because these are definitely anti-tank weapons if you didn't catch that drift right there. But, they also, one-shot players, as you'll see here toward the end of the video. Squad runs up on me and my boy, and you can't be having that. Not today. Not for Silly Dilly. He don't play that stuff. So like as you see here, my boy Ethan is down. I took a shot. You know, I wanted to wipe out this duo. And I was like, you know what? Like even that, I got some splash damage. I dealt some good damage there. But I wasn't having it. I had to go revenge my boy. Had to go avenge him, get some revenge, you know what I mean? So I hop up here, grab that intel, you know, something slight, and I pull up this thing, you know, I got that thing on me, and yeah, I just let the content speak for itself, let the footage speak for itself. Boom! Instant one shot. You're welcome. So, you guys want to have some fun, you want to hop into a match, you know, do some dirty killing before this becomes the meta and everybody starts feeding for it. That's how you do it. You just hop in a match, find the green smoke, crack the old crate, and you should have yourself a legendary wonder weapon pretty much. So enjoy. If you found this video helpful, please let me know by leaving a like, comment, support it. I'd appreciate a subscribe. If you guys are into Battlefield, I'll be posting tons more Battlefield Easter eggs and stuff like this. The more we find it, the more they get discovered and stuff like that. You know how EA and Battlefield are. Their Easter eggs are always pretty hidden, pretty hard to find. But I covered some in 2042, I covered some in the beta, and I'll definitely be covering them during the lifespan of Battlefield 6. So I'm Silly Dilly, and yeah, subscribe to the channel for more, and I hope you have fun. Get out there and get blasting, guys.